Okay, welcome to the Batcave, everybody. Today, I'm very excited to have in hand this DC Multiverse Eradicator figure. I've been watching the Reign of Superman animated movie, bringing back some feels from the 90s with the Death of Superman, Reign of Superman, Funeral for a Friend, all those comics. And in hand, this Eradicator figure. He's looking pretty cool. Looking forward to getting him on my shelf. Down here with the other McFarlane comic figures I've got. Obviously, he won't be here on the 66 shelf, but I like the Batcave. I like wanting to open things here in the Batcave. So here's the front of him. He's a gold label. He's a gold label found at Walmart, and what he comes with is 2 extra hands. I already know before I even get him out of the picture, he's going to keep the fists. I like the fists like that. I kind of wish he came with a flight stand, but he does not. So then here's the back, looking really awesome. So in the storyline, in the animated movie, I really liked, it says right here, he's the Shockwave version. So I really like how they presented all the 4 Supermen in the animated movie, and how they did everything just so it would fit and it would work. And I like that how things worked out a little differently. So really cool. So I've also seen that Superboy is coming out, and I don't think that the design is tweaked so much that I'm not gonna not want him. I like the figure, and then I saw the reveal this week of Steel, and he looks fantastic. So it's like, yeah, I'm all in. I'm gonna need all 4 of these Reign of Superman figures, because if they've made Superboy and they've made Eradicator and they've made Steel, then they're going to make the Cyborg Superman. So here's the thing. You're always like, do I have the right tool? I feel like I almost need nail clippers, but sometimes I do it with nail clippers and sometimes a knife, so it just kind of depends. It's really tight in there. You don't want to scratch your figure, You also don't want to cut yourself. So, what I'm really into, just as far as me, you may have seen some things on my channel. I really love, obviously, Batman comics, especially 70s, 80s, 90s Batman comics. And I love Tim Burton Batman, the Nolan verse. I haven't really disliked any Batman movies aside from the Joe Schumacher movies. I thought those got a little too campy, but then you might be like, hey, you don't like camp, but here you are with these 66 movies, or 66 figures. I like the 66 show. I like the style of it, because to me that's, I don't know, that's kind of early Batman. If you're reading any of those Silver Age comics, that's the look of it. And you got to appreciate Adam West and Burt Ward and Burgess Meredith and all those greats who were doing such a fantastic job on that show. And let's see if I cut enough of these restraints. Who knows? One more here. Yeah, definitely am going back to the nail clippers next time. He's about to be free. But yeah, I totally think this figure should have came with a flight stand. The way his cape is, it just seems like it just makes sense. So here is one of the hands. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the look of the fingers, really. And I mean, the fists just match everything else so much better to me. Here's the other hand. And then let me just set this aside. And then we'll go ahead and get the stand and the card out real quick. Amassing quite a collection of these cards at this point. Here's the card. And then, here's the back. So really cool there. Set that up against Catwoman if she'll hold it. And I always love these. I mean, I know it's always the same, but I always love this little comic collection inside that's in that blue. So it makes for a cool inner container. Then I'm going to get his stand out. Obviously just saving the figure for the end because, I mean, that's who I'm excited for, right? So, regular old stand. But they work. And then here's Eradicator. So it's looking cool. He's got his visor. I love the blackness of the figure. And I love this cape. That's what drew me to it on the shelf. I was like, I have got to have that. And then when I saw that Superboy was coming out, and like I said, Steel's been announced. I was like, yeah, this has got to happen. This is actually, I used to have a Mattel Superman figure, and I parted with him, but I do have, if I can get him out here without knocking everybody down, I do have this Superman, which he only makes sense in my mind. He only makes sense with the rest of my Dark Knight Returns figures. So he doesn't make sense here. So he's kind of got to stay with the rest of those Dark Knight Returns figures. But I will be getting Superman that will make sense with these guys. But this one is phenomenal. Look of him. I love how the cape doesn't perfectly fit onto the symbol. Like it's in the suit and coming out, flowing out. And you know, it's just an all-around good figure. He's gonna look great with the rest of these guys down here. So yeah, Eradicator. Let's see. Just excited about him. You know, when you get one of these guys, you know, one of these figures to add to your collection, that's what you should be. You should be excited about it, and I am. And if you're not excited about that figure, then you probably just made a bad purchase. Or probably the problem is that it's not on theme with something on your shelf. I have actually made that mistake before, and it was actually this past year. I got into the Black Adam hype, and I got a Black Adam figure, and he was a really cool figure, but he didn't go with any of my themes. And if you get something that doesn't go with your theme, and I don't have any just DCEU movie characters, right? So he didn't fit with anybody. And I never could make him fit with anybody. He just always stuck out like a sore thumb. But obviously, he's themed. I have DC Multiverse comic book figures. He's going to be perfect. So anyway, that's Eradicator. And welcome here. Welcome to the shelf, Eradicator. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.